everyone. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey to the heart of ancient Egypt, to a land steeped in mystery, history, and grandeur. Our focus today is on the pyramids, those monumental structures that have captured the imagination of people across the world for millennia. These pyramids are more than just stone, and more to they are testaments to the ingenuity, power, and beliefs of an ancient civilization that continues to captivate us to this day. We will explore the history behind these structures, the techniques used in their construction, the significance they held for the ancient Egyptians, and the enduring mysteries that still surround them. Let's begin with the history and purpose of these incredible structures. The pyramids were built during Egypt's Old Kingdom, which spanned from around 2686 to 2181 BCE. This period is often referred to as the Age of the Pyramids due to the prolific construction of these monumental tombs. The most famous pyramids are located on the Giza Plateau, just outside of modern-day Cairo. The pyramids were constructed as tombs for Egypt's pharaohs, the god-kings who ruled over the land. The Egyptians believed in an afterlife where the deceased would continue to live in another realm. To ensure that the pharaohs would be well prepared for this journey, they were buried with treasures, food, and other offerings, and their bodies were preserved through mummification. The pyramids served as the pharaohs' eternal resting places, where their bodies would be protected, and their souls could ascend to the heavens. The design of the pyramids, with their sloping sides, was symbolic of the rays of the sun, and it was believed that the pharaoh's souls would climb these rays to join the sun god Ra in the afterlife. One of the most enduring mysteries of the pyramids is how they were constructed. The sheer size and precision of these structures have led to countless theories and debates among historians, archaeologists, and engineers. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built for the pharaoh Khufu around 2588–2560 BCE, is the largest of the three pyramids on the Giza Plateau. Originally standing at 146.6 meters, 481 feet, it was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. The pyramid is composed of approximately 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 and 15 tons. The question of how these massive stones were transported and assembled remains a topic of great intrigue. While the exact methods used are still not fully understood, it is generally believed that the blocks were quarried from nearby sites and transported to the construction site using a combination of sledges, ramps, and manpower. Some theories suggest that a straight or spiral ramp was built around the pyramid, while others propose the use of levers and counterweights. The workforce that built the pyramids is another subject of interest. Contrary to the popular belief that the pyramids were built by slaves, evidence suggests that a highly skilled labor force was employed. These workers were organized into well-fed, well-housed, and well-treated teams, working in rotation to complete the monumental task. The construction of the pyramids was a national project that involved tens of thousands of workers and took decades to complete. Now, let's focus on the most famous pyramids of the Pyramids of Giza. This complex consists of three main pyramids: the Great Pyramid of Khufu, the Pyramid of Kaffa, and the Pyramid of Menkaure. Each of these pyramids was built for a different pharaoh and served as his final resting place. The Great Pyramid of Khufu is the largest and most well-known of the three. Its original height was 146.6 meters, though today it stands at about 138.8 meters due to the loss of the outer casing stones. The interior of the pyramid is a marvel of engineering, with a series of chambers and passageways, including the King's Chamber, the Queen's Chamber, and the Grand Gallery. The Pyramid of Kaffa, the second largest of the Giza pyramids, is often mistakenly thought to be the largest because it sits on higher ground and still retains some of its original casing stones at the top, giving it a more complete appearance. This pyramid is also associated with the Great Sphinx, a colossal limestone statue with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, which is believed to represent Kaffa himself. The smallest of the three is the Pyramid of Menkaure, which stands at 65 meters tall. Though smaller in scale, it is no less impressive in its design and construction. Menkaur's pyramid complex includes several smaller pyramids, known as Queen's Pyramids, which were likely built for his wives. The pyramids were not just grand tombs, they were also deeply symbolic structures. The ancient Egyptians were a highly religious people who believed in a complex pantheon of gods and a detailed vision of the afterlife. The pyramids were seen as a way to ensure the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife and his continued existence as a divine being. The shape of the pyramid itself is significant. The pyramid's sloping sides were meant to represent the rays of the sun, a key element in Egyptian religion. The Egyptians believed that the pharaoh, in death, would ascend to the sky and join the sun god Ra. The pyramids were often aligned with certain stars or celestial events, reflecting the Egyptians' deep interest in astronomy and their belief in the connection between the heavens and the earth. Inside the pyramids, the walls of the burial chambers were often inscribed with texts and prayers known as the pyramid texts. These texts were intended to guide the pharaoh through the afterlife, ensuring his protection and eventual resurrection. The pyramids were, therefore, not just monuments to the pharaoh's power in life, but also his eternal life after death. Despite centuries of study, the pyramids of Egypt continue to hold many secrets. How were the massive stones transported and lifted into place with such precision? What other treasures and chambers might still lie undiscovered within the pyramids? And how did the ancient Egyptians achieve such a high level of architectural and engineering mastery so early in human history? One of the most tantalizing mysteries is the so-called void discovered in the Great Pyramid of Khufu in 2017. Using advanced scanning technology, researchers identified a large, previously unknown cavity above the Grand Gallery. The purpose and contents of this void remain unknown, sparking much speculation and interest